Gerry, looked like you played with even more confidence than the last week. Did you kind of feel that way, that you're really kind of getting to a comfort zone here?
Yes, sir. I think I'm just playing. I'm getting more reps. I think this is my first year starting, so I think that the more I play and I'm more confident and the more I prepare, the more confident I play in the game. So I think I played better and more confident this game.
Did y'all work on the deep ball a lot this week? Because it looked like you really hit them.
Coach challenged me and Taekwondo and some of the other receivers on the deep balls this game. As you know, we didn't connect well on the last game, so that was like a big emphasis for us this week during practice. So we got the job done.
Gerry, is there something about how they play to your strength when they roll you out for those? Because I noticed that they did that on a couple of verticals last week at Texas State. Of course, the deep shot to Taekwondo tonight.
I feel like, honestly, I think that they feel like I can do it all. I think I can do it all, but just getting me on the edge is like an extra, I would say it's something extra because I can also use my legs at the same time get on the edge, but also sets up the defense for a shot, so I think it's pretty good.
Gerry, it seems like you have a pretty solid connection with Taekwondo. What kind of gives you guys that boost where you're all usually on the same page on the field?
So since my freshman year, since me and Ty really enrolled together, we always got a lot of extra work in together, and now it's like, man, we're really playing together in the game, so it's like all the extra work after practice, during practice, it's kind of paying off, so I think that's what it is.
Gerry, 3 for 3 of the first half on 4th down conversions. Talk about the confidence in the team just to go for those.
Oh, that was big. So for us, like we preached third down efficiency and goal line efficiency a lot. That was something Coach challenged us from last week because we didn't do as well as we would like on third down or on the goal line. So we kind of made a big emphasis this week, and we had our minds made up and we was going to convert. So we ended up doing it.
You enjoy running over folks?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Makes you feel alive.
And when you get around the goal line, even more so. I mean, tonight it just seemed like that was a big part of your game.
Yes, big guys play physical for me. The wide receivers play physical. The running backs play physical. So why can't I be physical too?
Yeah.
Gerry, how much does that help you when the running game is going like that?
It helps me a lot because, typically when you can run the ball, they like to load the box, bring safeties down. You kind of get behind them more. So I think when we can run the ball efficiently, which we do every game pretty much, so I think as long as we keep doing that, it's exciting.
When your defense is obviously dominating, how much easier does that make it for you at quarterback as you're, grasping, into that starting role?
It makes it really easy on me, honestly, and the offense because we know they got our back and we know that we have their back and they know that we have their back. So it's like kind of like I understand. We kind of challenge each other to be better than the other one, which kind of comes out and the score ends up like it is. So it's a pretty good thing.
Gerry, it looked like you guys did not take this team for granted at all. Did you feel like you guys were really focused coming in?
From Monday's practice to the game, everybody was focused. We all took it one play at a time, and I think guys had things that we knew we need to work on, and everybody had things individually that we need to work on. So I feel like guys during that game, they were literally taking one play at a time and trying to get better. We didn't overlook anybody, like really just us working on us.
Gerry, from small town Earl, Arkansas, to scoring 5 touchdowns tonight on this atmosphere, is it almost surreal for you?
Not really. I think it's just football, honestly. I mean, everybody put on their stuff the same way. You just live in a different area, so I think it's literally just football.
Did you happen to hear the Razorback score while you were down there?
I did not. I did not.
Yeah, they beat Texas.
Seriously?
Bad.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll be looking into that.
Gerry, you talked about, this is your first time as a starter out here. What was that like, and having a crowd out there and everything? What was that like for you?
Honestly, it kind of felt good. It felt really good. I've been playing here for a couple years, so it's like just to get out there and know that those guys got my back and they know that I got their back and know that we want to play as well as we can just to energize the fans. So that was really good. Like there was a lot of crowd noise and everything going on. I think everybody was excited. I don't know. I don't really hear it too much, but when I come out to the sideline, I hear it. But I be so dialed in. It's like I don't really notice the fans, but I'm glad we could come out victorious for them. So it's good.
Along those same lines, that first touchdown pass, was it a relief, excitement? What were kind of the emotions when you finally got over that hurdle?
Not a relief. I mean, I was excited, but I was like, yeah, that's one play. We got another job. We got to come back out and do it again. So it's always like for me, like whether it's a touchdown, emotionally then I'm kind of excited, but it's like after we scored, it's time for the field goal. Next play mindset for me. So kind of just move on to the next play, try to get another one.
Last game.
Did you notice more improvement from the O-line tonight?
Oh yeah. when I say those guys come in and go to work during the week, like those guys been there 10:30 at night watching film, like they really challenge each other to get better at everything. Like it's the small things for them. I think that's a special group.
What do you think about Ebner's leap?
Oh, well, it's crazy. Ev said he's gonna do that early this week. I'm jumping over somebody this weekend. I said, I don't know about that, but you go for it. He went for it. He got it. I was excited for him.
Gerry, you're smiling, you're happy. Where are you right now? The confidence you have, even though there's a long way to go and what you started here these first 2 games.
I would say, honestly, I'm a very confident person in myself. I know I prepare, I know I put in the work, so it's like, I know those guys got my back. Honestly, like if I make a mistake, I'm really not worried about it because they gonna pick me up and they gonna brush it off like nothing happened. So it's just like for me, I'm in a very good spot in my head. I know I prepare well. I'm learning a lot. I'm getting a feel, getting more comfortable. Honestly, I'm actually in a good spot.
How proud are you that last game there's 386 yards of total offense and tonight 714? To hear that jump, to hear that number.
I didn't even know that.
Well, 714, how does that sound?
That sounds amazing. I didn't know that at all. I knew it was moving the ball really good, but I didn't know it was 700 some yards. I would say that's something that we really want to work on this week. I would say that's something that Coach challenged us with this week. I think everybody literally was just one play at a time, and everybody was making plays. Literally, everybody was making plays tonight, and I think everybody was just excited, energized with the crowd, and everybody was having fun playing.